Well, how's it going? Yet again, it is your friend the Gunman here from my kitchen in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome back into my home. And of course, as always, you're in my life, no matter who you are, what you're doing. Hope you're having a great day. You had a great day yesterday, and you will again tomorrow. I'm here to actually give you some good news and some tips and some tricks when you're living your life deliciously and you're daring to go there in the kitchen like a lot of us are doing nowadays. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to actually make life just a little bit easier. These are things that I've learned over the years of being in commercial kitchens and cooking with chef friends, and they're little tips and tricks that make all the difference. Now, today I want to tell you about a disastrous Thanksgiving that I had, about 10 years ago. It was one of those events I had at my old home. It's called the Purple House. It was a restored Victorian, had a wonderful kitchen in it. And I had invited about 40 people to my home. My treat, I was going to cook for a couple of days like I've been known to do in the past. And I actually was overzealous. Admittedly, I wanted to impress everybody, and I found the biggest turkey I could possibly find. This thing was giant. I mean, it was a giant bird, barely fit in the oven with all but one rack removed. That was how big it was. Now, I thought I had done the math on the cooking time perfectly, and I'm sure a lot of you out there have been in this situation before. It's a nail biter when you think about it, because you've got a bunch of people coming over, family, friends, loved ones, and the star of the show, especially on a Thanksgiving or a Christmas or an Easter, a lot of times it's going to be a turkey. Now, what happens if, God forbid, that bird doesn't cook perfectly in time? One time I was with my mom, we were actually in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'd never done high altitude cooking before. That screwed up the entire timetable, okay? And that bird itself took forever to cook. And this instance I want to tell you about at the Purple House was no different. I thought I had everything timed out. I'd done the math based on the amount of weight on the bird, the pounds of the bird, and I was gonna have an hour to let the bird rest, which admittedly, now that I've learned a lot more, was not enough time. But all my guests had arrived, and I was looking at their thermometer, and the internal temperature of this bird was nowhere near close. And I didn't know what to do, because, I mean, everybody was showing up, and it was looking like we weren't gonna eat until midnight, you know? And I was absolutely freaked out. Now, fortunately, there was a commercial chef that was there. He worked in a restaurant in downtown Nashville. And I went and talked to him. I said, look, I don't know what to do here. The bird is nowhere near done. It's not going to be done at this rate. Like in forever, what do I do? This guy saved the day and showed me something that I want to share with you, okay? Sometimes the simplest things make all the difference. And here's a hack for you. If you ever make a bird like a turkey or a goose, something that's got some size to it, and it doesn't look like it's going to be done in time, I want you to do what he did. In front of everybody, okay? It was very humbling. He took this big, giant, uncooked turkey, pretty much, or undercooked turkey, out of my oven. He put it on the center island for all to see. He took my best chef's knife, and he started to fillet that bird. And he cut off slabs that were about 1 inch thick off the breast and everything. And he took out some cookie sheets, and he actually put the uncooked turkey slabs on cookie sheets and put them back in the oven. And you know what? In 20 minutes, those were cooked perfectly, because they didn't have to fight, you know, all of the bone and the density of the meat around it. And I learned a valuable trick. So next time you find yourself in a situation like that, dig how simple that hack is. It saved my Thanksgiving. Everybody ate on time. And of course, you didn't have that ooh-ah moment where you took out the bird and showed everybody, and that was great, and then you spent another hour carving it. No, it was all pretty much ready to go and ready to plate. But that was my hack for the day. From my own life experience, it absolutely worked. Keep it in mind next time you find yourself in a pinch. All right, on that note, lots of love, and we'll see you tomorrow. God bless.